Here is more today from the extraordinary 16-year-old Greta Thunberg.
This is an emergency. Our house is on fire. Why should we study for a future that is being taken away from us? That is being stolen for profit. And some people say we should study to become climate scientists or politicians so that we can, in the future, solve the climate crisis. But by then it will be too late. We need to do this now.
Joining our discussion now is Varshini Prakash. She's the co-founder and executive director of the Sunrise Movement, a group of young environmental activists, a group that joined Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Ed Markey to launch the Green New Deal earlier this year. What was it like out there today?
It was undescribable. There were just throngs of people. I was in a crowd of 250,000 people, of predominantly middle school children, high schoolers, 20-somethings. It was both exhilarating and heartbreaking at once when you think that all these children are asking for is a shot at a livable future.
I mean, you know, in the imagery that I saw, Greta is sort of the median age. There were so many elementary school kids younger than her, 10 years younger than her, so many older college kids, and it was just an extraordinary group of people to see.
That's absolutely right. And I think the reason why we are seeing this outpouring of support, not just in New York City, but from Mumbai to Berlin to South Bend, Indiana, is because young people are fed up with we are fed up with the political establishment that appears to be asleep at the wheel when the planet is on fire. We are fed up with seeing our politicians pad their pockets with big oil dollars when our very futures feel like they're on the line.
It seems like the key word in this is global. And we've known this forever now. The environmental issues like climate, the temperature of the Earth knows no boundary. So the activism within one country is not enough. This was clear today.
That's right. And that's why we have got to continue to keep the pressure up. So there's already another climate strike on the calendar. It will be in November. So for those who weren't able to join today, I fully recommend you join us then. We have to continue mounting this external social pressure. But on top of that, we also need to be electoralizing this. We need to be getting hundreds of thousands of young people in November registered to vote ahead of the 2020 elections. We need to be ensuring that come 2020, politicians win or lose based off of their positionality on this issue.
Was today what you expected? Was it bigger than you expected?
It was much, much more than I expected. I think I was blown away, and there were multiple moments when you just see 5th and 6th graders walking around asking for politicians to save our futures, and it really makes you take a moment and think about the world that we are creating for the generations that come after us.
Varshini Prakash, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you were out there today. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on the button below for more from The Last Word and the rest of MSNBC.